it's Angela Irene. Thanks so much for joining us here at Our Budget Life. It's December. Let's close out the year strong. We have the usual cast of characters. We have $4,390. We have our cash envelopes. We have our sinking funds and our savings challenges. We've got a lot to do today. Let's go ahead and dive right in. All right, really quick, let's just go over the one real change here in our budget. If you're new here, we are a single income family. We are a zero-based cash only budgeting system here. My husband's salary is $4,390. Oh, and I'll flash this somewhere around here for you. Our house bills represent $1,320. The rest of our bills are $1,185. Our cash envelopes are going to be $1,285. Our sinking funds are $430. And we will go ahead and do $170 for the 52-week savings challenge, which we're closing out, and the 100 envelope challenge that we will put some money towards that. So if you take everything and you subtract it from the $4,390, you're going to end up with a zero. Every dollar has a job. Okay, the change that we're making this time is going to be for the cell phones. Instead of 90, it's only going to be 75 this month. That will put me at the $200 saved for my next year of Mint Mobile. So for the foreseeable future, this will drop down to just $45 for my husband till he retires, and we'll probably switch him to Mint too. They don't sponsor anything. We have just had a very positive experience with them. Might be something to look into. It's saving us some money, let me tell you. All right, let's go ahead and let's take care of November. Let's see what we have left, and then let's talk about what we have left. All right, as always, our categories are groceries, gas, health, pet needs, miscellaneous, and eating out. All right, groceries, I can tell you right now, ooh, do I have that 100? No, I do not. And I'll tell you why. But I can also tell you, gas-wise, our gas went up. We did a ton of running around, but that's okay too. All right, I know we're not going to have like a bunch left for this month. Well, no, November. But I got nothing in here. Okay. I don't know about in your area, but our area this time of year is notoriously, we either have absolutely nothing in stock in the way of like food, or they have an abundance and they have beautiful sales. This year we have had some beautiful sales. So I decided, pretty much as you can see in what we'll talk about here, we have really loaded up the freezer. We bought extra turkeys. We bought extra ham. They had 93% hamburger on sale. You know what? We didn't have too much going on left in the freezer, and we do now. So I'm okay that this is not going to be stellar, but let's go ahead. 20, 40, 50, 65, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, $81. You know what? With everything that we spent and all the running around we did, I will take this in a heartbeat. So this money is going to go to our savings challenges, which we'll do at the very end. And that's how we fund our savings challenges. Anything I can save out of here will end up over there. All right, let me go ahead and let me get the cash for these. Let's just make it a little faster. Cash envelopes represent $1,285 of our budget. First one is groceries. This one is $500. 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 80, and 5. Okay, our gas, this is our biggest category. This one is $600. 1, 2, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 4, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95, and 600. I have fumble fingers like nobody's business today. Health is 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, and 1. And, you know, that one's just, you know, the toiletries and all that kind of good, just all that kind of good jazz. Pet needs are 15. Miscellaneous is 50, 20, 40, and 50. And eating out, which used to be a lot more, is $20 because my husband and I have a serious Slurpee addiction. So anytime we end up with gas, we usually end up with a Slurpee as well. All right, let me go ahead and put these away here. And then, you know what? I think maybe we'll work on our sinking funds. That's fun. And then we'll work on, you know, the bills. Let's do those first. We'll change things up a little and we'll do sinking funds before the bills. Yeah, this is still fun. This is savings. I love to save. These are, if you don't know what a sinking fund is, these are just little savings for things that you know are going to happen. Birthdays, Christmas, taxes, you know, anything like kind of that. Ours tend to center around holidays. So our first one here for us is Christmas, and this one is the biggest one for us, and that's 200. Okay, and then we have birthdays. Every birthday envelope gets $10. So we have our youngest. And then we have the soon-to-be husband of the youngest. Then we have the oldest. And I know $10 doesn't seem like a lot, but at the end of the year, it's $120. I love it. Okay, parents. We do those together. So it's $10 for the couple. Myself and the mister, $10. Okay. And then we have anniversaries, my folks and us. So when the little one gets married, then we'll end up having another one. All right, and this is $10. And usually for, you know, anniversaries, we kind of do like a nicer dinner. That's kind of what we do. All right, for us, one of these days I want to go to Disneyland. That's what I hope to save for one of these years here. Okay, and then we have Mother's Day and Father's Day. Each one of these will get a 10. All right, and subscriptions. This would be our AAA. You know, we have older vehicles. So let me tell you what, the AAA has saved us. Oh, I can't even tell you. It's also Amazon. We live out in the middle of nowhere. If you don't know, we live out in rural Northern California. And it saves us in gas. I mean, if UPS and USPS and FedEx will deliver and save us from having to go back into town, it's the way to go. So that is $40 a month. So that's 20 and 40. And then emergency, this one is 100. And let me tell you, things happen out here. So this envelope, yeah, we tend to use it a little more than I like to. And one of these days, we always say it, we're going to be so stinking bored that nothing bad will be happening. All right, gang, that was $430. That represents our sinking funds. All right, as much as I hate doing it, let's go ahead and let's do the bills. Okay, this would be the house binder. This is $1,320. Okay, the first thing would be house. We share property with my folks. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's $400 would be our portion. Next is electric. It is 400. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You know, what they're talking about, the new rates and whatnot, this is probably going to go up a little. A lot of it has to do with the fact that when we sold our house and we moved to the bungalow here on the property, we didn't have a bedroom for our youngest, who is still at home. So she stays in a travel trailer. And my gosh, do those things eat electricity? You know, like us having Slurpees, it just goes right on away. So it's killing us. Electricity is absolutely killing us. Okay, the insurance, that is our contents of our house plus auto. And that is $240. And at the rate we're going, this is also going up. California insurance is just, it's a nightmare. Okay, that's 100, 220, and 40. And even though I pay every 6 months, I have to save every month because that chunk, oh, it's terrible. Okay, WLC, the well is on my parents' side, so they have to pay to pump the water. So that would be a water, a laundry, which we do over there, and doggy cookies for our rotund child, who she spends a ton of time over there. She loves it. We call it Funderland. And if something happens and our gate is open or whatever, the rest of the property can be wide open. She's going to what we call run away. She's going to run away to their house because that's where the best doggy cookies are. Go figure. Then that's $60 a month, 20, 40, and 60. Okay, garbage, that is a service. I have to put away $20 each month for that. Propane, yeah, okay. We're putting away 100, but with the gas prices continuing to be high, so is propane. For now, I'm going to leave it at 100. Okay, this is an older building. I'm starting to try to put away money where I can. We keep having to fix little things here and there. But for now, I'm going to put $100 in the repair folder. Just in case, you never know. Okay, so this binder is 1,320. Okay, let's swap out to like the rest of our bills here. Okay, life insurance, that's for the girls, so that is $20. And, you know, we have those, like, kid policies from, like, way, way back. Okay, cable, this is $300. That also includes our internet and our home phone. I would really, really, really like to cut the cord, but by the time we get this bundle price, obviously, for these three things, so by the time we like do cable, or we do the cutting the cord and you stream this and do that, it's kind of more than what we're paying now, and that doesn't include the home phone. And I don't know what, we're going to work on this. After my husband retires, we are really going to work on this because I really don't know what the bottom line is going to be for his income. So this could get really ugly really fast. We'll have to be surprised. But, if you stick with us, you'll go along with the ups, downs, and oohs that are going to be our lives. All right, 1, 2, and 3. That's $300. And because my husband works at home, he needs a really nice speed for our internet, so we pay for that as well. And then we live out in the middle of nowhere, so we don't really have a lot of choices here. So we're kind of held hostage too. It's a lot of fun. All right, so this was 90. This month it is 75. And then next month it gets to go down to 45, which is great. I'm so excited because then I will have all of my money paid for the upcoming year, because with Mint Mobile, you pay by the year. You get the best price that way. All right, so 75, we have 50, 70, and 5. Okay, media, streaming media. This one is 20. Boy, I am fumble fingers today. It's terrible. All right, DMV. there's just no getting around it. The registration fees here in California are outrageous. And then smog. You got to throw in the lovely smog stuff too. We do pay DMV. I did have this question. We do pay our vehicle registrations once a year. We have smog every other year. And I have to save every month because they kill us. I mean, last time we had the GMC smogged. I mean, by the time they had to tweak something, and by the time we got out the door, that was like $300. So each time we go to this folder, it's a little scary. All right, 50, 70, 80, and 5. So right now we're planning on the best case scenario. But this is why we have emergency funds. Things happen. Okay, auto maintenance. Again, I am a firm believer in if you take care of your vehicles, they will hopefully take care of you. So maintenance is key. I mean, especially with older vehicles, you need to keep them up. 20, 40, 60, and 80. I would like this to go back up to 100 a month, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, the trailer. That thing forever needs something. It is just AKA the money pit. Say it with me. All right, and that's 40. We did put more towards it, but right now that's just kind of what we need. All right, the 5K loan that we paid off turned into a 4K loan. And yeah, I just haven't changed it. I have to use a whole, thick cardstock just for this one, and I'm not gonna. And with our luck, we're gonna need a 5K loan anyway eventually. So it's the 4K loan. We're just going with it. All right, our loan payment on this one is $335. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 20, 30, and 5. And I hope your holidays are going well if you celebrate. I hope your December is going well. We actually had a little bit of rain today, which was nice. They're already screaming drought. We haven't even made it through the year yet, and they're already screaming drought. It's kind of scary. All right, car loan. We had a car die, and then it was a nightmare. We didn't plan on this. So we're trying to do what we can to pay this off as quickly as we can. This is $230. Boy, the money just kind of flies out of here really fast, and it's kind of scary. Okay, 100, 200, 20, and 30. Okay, so that takes care of this binder, represents $1,185. All right, let me get the last little bits that the rest of the money is going to go to. We're going to finish off our 52-week challenge, do a little work in our savings challenges, and we're going to actually be able to put something in our 100 envelope challenge. Let me grab all of that. All right, let's move on to the 52-week savings challenge. I cannot believe that this is it. 4 weeks left? I don't know. The year just went. Okay, week 49. This is my little Etsy box. And here are my little envelopes here. Okay, week number 49 is a 20. Now, my system that I did for my 52 weeks, I alternated 20, 30, 20, 40. These are the cutest little envelopes, I'm telling you. I'm going to fold these, but I'm just going to go ahead and, unwrap them at the end of the month, but we're going to go with it anyway. Okay, week 50 is 30. So here's a 20 and a 10. Okay. Week 51 is a 20. I like that they're all different colors. I love that the papers are all different. They're very cheerful. Okay, and the last week for me is a 10. And so my total in this box should be $1,400. You know, before we started stuff like this, I don't know. We just didn't save. You know, money just, it kind of just got spent and you weren't really paying attention. And somebody asked me about doing this, but they're not good with actual cash. And there are so many programs out there that are, virtual. So you have like virtual wallets. And I'm just not great with tech kind of stuff. So for me, I'm a visual person. I mean, to see this money leave my wallet, ooh, that had a big impact on us. It really did. And, then the mister got in, into the whole thing about, saving and everything. So now, we're a tag team, and I really, really like that. Okay, and if you can see, look at all that money. So we will count that at the end of the year. It'll turn out to be the beginning of the year, but so here it is, completed, all done. Yes, I'm so excited when that happens. All right, here is the money that was left over from our cash envelopes. And then with our budget, we had $90, and that'll represent the last of our cash. The $90 will go into our 100 envelope challenge. But before we do this one, we have the little bit of money here, because I know some is going to end up in here. All right, the last one in my little challenge folder, we finished the 420 rainy day. We finished the 670 bingo. We finished the little 100, this little 100, this 300, and this 500, along with the 1400, which I'm so excited about. But this one, the rolling the dice one, it has, if you add these up, it has $56 left. That's what's left on this one. Here's all my extras here, all my little money from here. And we had more than that saved. So let's just pull out $56, and we're going to go ahead. 20, 40, 50, $5, $56. So all of this is going to get rolled over to the 100 envelope challenge. So I can go ahead and color all of this in. And then we will add it all up. We will unenvelope it. I don't know. We're going to take all the money back out. And then we'll add it all up and see what we have total. In my 100 envelope challenge, that one, a lot of times I won't do, boy, oh boy, this is getting down there. I won't do just the minimum, like if it says like $95, I'll put like $100 in it if I have it. And that way you get even just a little more. I mean, every little bit counts, right? So every little bit. Yeah, that's close enough. Okay, so we will have completed everything in here. I'm so excited. I cannot wait until we can go ahead and unbox it. All right, so let's talk about, this is the binder that I started. And I'm still using my old style sheet that I had before. I still like this size. I mean, this size is fine, and it's fine for the binder, but I don't know. I still like this. I still like this size better. All right, so let's talk about, we had the $90. So what do we have left out of this? We have 10, 15, 20. We have, hey, we've got $25 left. All right. And then we had money that we rolled, plus we ended up with a little bit of stuff that I sold here locally. So we're going to be able to put that in there. So we have a little more to play with. All right, so you got to love that, right? 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and then 30. So we have a nice little group here. All right, let's do this. Okay. I always like to try to do the biggest ones we can. All right. So we don't have too much filled here. I could do this, you know, fill a little more up here. These are the harder ones. I mean, you know, really from like 60 up, these are more challenging. So I don't know what it is, the whole numbers, I always try to hit those first. All right, so we do have, let's see, if we want to go like we were talking about, instead of 99, and what if we make that 100? Okay, so that's 50, 70, 90, and 100. And that'll take care of 99. Let's see, what do we have? 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and hang on, 20, 40, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, and 100. Okay, so let's do this. And then we only have a few extra dollars left. So what I think we're going to do is I think we're going to take out both of these, and each one will fill with $100. Well, let's do kind of Christmassy. Okay, so let's do this one for 99. And then we'll do 98, but we'll also have $100 in there. And then this little, these $5 will push it. And then, you know, it could be the $5 for something else in here. So when we get to like 55, we'll have a 5. So let's do that. Okay, let's tuck this $5 back in. And then let's go to the very end. And then we'll fill these last two. I think I'm going to use, I had thought about using this little tracker. I think I'm going to go ahead and put it away because I still like my bigger trackers. You know what? I wish it would fit that way. It's not going to fit that way. You know, I like this little binder, but I still like the ones where they're flat, where you actually have money that it just splays out in a normal position like this. So we will see. You know what? I'm probably going to end up needing to make these smaller bills. You know what? I'm not going to push it. I'm going to see about swapping out some of these bills for some of these 5s. Okay, so we did a little bit of damage on here, but we have a long way to go. We'll get there. I mean, one step at a time, right? Gang, that was December. Come January, we will unpack all of this and see what we're going to get to deposit. And all of that goes to the wedding fund because the youngest is getting married next year. I hope everybody has a sincerely the most wonderful, wonderful December you can possibly have. Everyone be safe, be well, be kind. And you know what? Just take every day as it comes. Keeping everybody in good spirits. We're going to do this. We can do this $1 at a time. All right, gang, we'll see you in January. Thanks so much. Take care. We'll see you soon.